Good morning. So I decided while I was halfway done getting ready that I was gonna do a vlog. I want to talk about this real quick. I just put this on not realizing what I put on. I talked about in another video the lip freak, and I barely put any on and my lips are burning. It's actually fun, but it's supposed to help plump your lips up with the tingling sensation and everything. So I already have like really full lips, but it does help really moisturize my lips as well. This is in Bubble Trouble. I used it on the boys a couple days ago, and it didn't really work for them right away. It took a long time, and then they were like, "Is it supposed to burn?" I'm like, "Yeah." So, but they did ask to try it out. So I wasn't mean. I didn't just put it on them and like, "Hey, I got some stuff for you." No, I didn't do that. So, yeah, I'm not a mean mom. Not like, I mean, I pick on them, but I'm not mean. So, I don't know why I'm putting another thing of powder on. I already used my BH Cosmetics, but I don't know. Just seemed really pale. Oh, I seem really pale. Maybe it's because of the red hair. Maybe. I have no idea what I want to do today. Yeah. Jeremy and I are going to be kid-free today. So we actually get to have a date night. Yay! Oh, I never have my nails done anymore because I used to go get them done and they're very brittle and everything. But this is the nail polish that I got in my Ipsy bag, which I'm going to film by Ipsy bag. I wanted to test it out so that I had my nails done for when I did the video. So I have a boba cat licking the bottom of my foot. So I'm going to be filming that for you guys and posting it tomorrow morning. So keep a lookout for it. Like I said, I have no idea what I want to do. No idea. So I'll just do my eyebrows for now. So since I'm just going to be doing this get ready with me video vlog, something that's been bothering me. I see a lot of parents that are out of touch with their kids. And I know it's been like the age-old thing, you know, parents don't know what your kids are doing and everything. It's really bothering me because I like to be like all up in my kids' business. I make sure my kids are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Make sure they're not doing what they're not supposed to be doing. I don't know if that's just me being like overprotective of them or just, I don't know. But when I'm talking to a parent in the neighborhood about their kid and about their kid hanging out with kids that are bad influences, getting their son to make bad choices, and to bully other kids just so that he can have friends. And you sit there and you tell me that it's not him. I've seen the kid down at the corner wailing on another kid. I mean, wailing, beating the crap out of this other kid. And I just want to like smack these parents and be like, why are you not seeing this? I know my kids can be mean. I know my kids pick on each other. I know my kids pick on other kids. I don't condone it. I don't. But I'm not going to ignore the fact that my kids are doing that either. I'm going to ground them. I'm going to take stuff away from them. I don't spank my kids, but if the situation calls for it, they'll get a swat on the butt, and they're 9 and 8. Taylor's almost 10. And, I don't believe that you should have to get physical with your child, but there are some cases where the punishment needs to fit the crime. And, my kids tell me all the time that I'm a mean parent. No, I'm a strict parent because I know I wasn't a bad kid, but I was a bad kid. I did a lot of stuff that I'm not proud of and I wish that I could take back. But it also made me into the person that I am. But I don't want my kids to grow up and making the same exact mistakes that I made. Because then what's the point of getting past those? You didn't learn from them. You taught your kids the same thing. You're just repeating history. History needs to change. You can't always just keep repeating the same thing over and over again. And, for me, I feel that if I'm doing my job right as a parent, then my kids are going to grow up to be better than what I am. Isn't that what we want? Don't we want our kids to be better than what we were? Don't we want our kids to grow up to be more successful than us? I mean, do we really want... If you're a gas attendant, a clerk, which there's nothing wrong with that. But if you are, can you honestly say, I want my kid to grow up to be a gas attendant, a clerk? No. If you're a waitress, which there's nothing wrong with that either. I've been a waitress for forever. I mean, there's nothing wrong. My family owns 2 restaurants. Some of my best friends are waitresses. But can you honestly say, I want my child to grow up and work in the same restaurant as me? No. You want better for your kids. So why are you going to turn a blind eye? Sorry, Boba is like pissed off today. But why are you going to turn a blind eye to your kid? They came to my house to talk to me about their kid because I don't want their kid anywhere near my kids. I don't want their son on my property. I don't. That's my choice as a parent to make sure that my kids stay away from that. And you're going to come to my house and you're going to talk to me about your kid. Okay, well, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you what I've seen. And I'm going to tell you why I don't want your kid playing with my kid. And then you sit there, well, that's not my son. I've seen it with my own eyes. Do I need to start videotaping it so that you know that this is what your kid's doing? And I'm like, yeah, I've seen your kid down at the bus stop. And the father goes, he doesn't even ride the bus. And mom goes, actually, no, he does in the afternoon. So honestly, you have no idea what your kid's doing, where your kid's at. Nothing. And I'm telling you, who have never talked to you before, that your kid is doing this. And you just tell me no? Did you know that your kid goes down to the school every day during the summer? and picks on girls and punches girls in their faces, do you realize that your kid is a bully and a lot of kids are afraid of him? No. Because every parent wants to think my kid is the most perfect kid in the world. He doesn't do anything wrong. Well, reality check. All kids are bullies. In some way, they are bullies. I'm sure I've picked on kids. I know I've picked on kids. I've picked on my siblings, especially my older brother, which, you know, he deserved most of the time. But, you know, that's what we do. It wasn't my kid. It wasn't my kid. It was the other kid. My kid reacted because the other kid started it. Our babies can never do any wrong when it comes to another parent being involved, another child being involved. No, it wasn't my kid. Yes, it was. I've seen it. Other parents have seen it. They just don't tell you because you're never around. You're either drunk at the bar or you're fighting or whatever. Everybody knows your business. You want to know why everybody knows your business? Because your kid is going and telling the other kids in the neighborhood your business, and then those kids are going home, hey mom, hey dad, did you know this? Da, 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 da. Your kid held a knife to another kid. Your kid beats up other kids. Your kid is so desperate to have friends that he's willing to do that stuff to impress the cool kids. And I'm telling you that this is happening, and you just keep telling me no. No. Alright, so when your kid goes to jail, when your kid goes to prison, you still gonna say no? Open your eyes, people. Know what your kids are doing. It is not for us to be our kids' friends. It is not. That is not our job. Our job is to make sure our kids grow up to be successful. They're the ones that are going to be taking over the country. And we just don't care. Is that what we're supposed to be doing? No. Sorry, I needed to grab a towel. But, you know, it really just... Actually sit down and have dinner with your kids. Find out what's going on with their day. Stop going out to eat every night. Stop getting them McDonald's. Stop. Stop. And be a freaking parent. I'm so tired of all these people that have these kids and they're like, oh, they're so great. Oh, blah, 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 blah. No. Like, I had this friend. She's not even my friend anymore. And it's sad. And, I mean, she really wasn't even, I guess, a friend. She was the mother of Talon's friend. And we talked and we hung out and everything. And there was something that happened with a mutual friend of ours. And she's, you know, older than myself by 10 years at least. And she's like, oh, well, you're taking her side and blah, 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 blah. Acting like the child. She's like, my son and your son are no longer allowed to be friends because of the situation. And I'm like, so we have parents not paying attention to their kids. We have parents who probably shouldn't even be parents to begin with. I worry. I worry for our children, and I worry for our society. It's sad. You know, a lot of people aren't going to college anymore. No. You want to know why? Because you can go and work at a fast food place and make $15 an hour. That's awesome. I want to be a fry cook the rest of my freaking life. No. I want a career. McDonald's is supposed to be like an entry-level job. It's supposed to teach you how to work with customers. It's supposed to teach you how to get into the workforce. It's not supposed to be a freaking career. You're supposed to work there in high school, put yourself through college, whatever. It is not supposed to raise 6 kids while you're on welfare. Not supposed to. If that's your life goal, please do not reproduce. Do not. Do not have any kids. Because, what? In 20 years, are you going to be on the fry station and your kid's going to be on the burger station? You're going to work together and be like, oh, look, 2 generations working at McDonald's. If that's your goal, don't have freaking kids. If your mentality of being a parent is sitting in front of the TV and not doing anything and not knowing where your kids are, don't be a freaking parent. If you don't care about the future of your child, don't be a parent. Don't be a parent. There's people out there that can't have children that would raise the kids better than you. Give them up for adoption. Because if you have no want to be a part of your kids' lives, you shouldn't have kids. It's as simple as that. The kid that lives down the street whose parents are saying, oh, that's not our kid, blah, 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 and then you're getting teary-eyed because I'm telling you what your kid's doing, is because you're an idiot. You're not paying attention to your child. Your child is going to grow up to be a drug addict or be in prison or whatever. Your kid's probably going to end up killing somebody because you're so out of touch with what is going on. Wake up. Just please wake up and realize your kids aren't perfect. My kids are not perfect. Trust me, they are far from being perfect. But every day, how do you do in school? What homework do you have? Like last night, my oldest, Talon, who he's been in videos before, he was acting out here at the house. And I was like, no, I'm not dealing with this. And he started getting all, whiny and everything like that. And I called my parents. I was like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this. It is not because I don't love my kid. It is because my kid, when he is acting out, he has different things that are going on with him. He's got ADD. He's got ADHD. He's got a form of autism. He has, Asperger's. He's got things that are going on. And sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. And I'm lucky that I have a support system that I can call for backup. So my stepdad came in and got him. And guess what? My son needed a change of environment. And that's okay. So if you have a support system and you need to utilize it, utilize it. It doesn't make you a bad parent. It makes you a stronger parent because you realize that you need help. But don't sit there and just ignore your kids. Do what you have to do to make sure that your kids grow up to realize that they need to have responsibilities. They have to do their homework. They have to be nice to other people. Be a parent. Be the adult. Stop being the kid's friend. It's as simple as that. My kids are well balanced. We play board games. We joke around. We have fun. But when it comes down to it, I'm their parent. And they know that. And when they get older, they're going to respect me for it. They're not going to sit there and be like, oh, my mom, did this with me. She was my best friend. No. I'm not your best friend. I am your parent. So we are going to act like that. We are not going to just play video games all day long. My kids ask me all the time, can we play video games? Can we play video games? No. Is your room clean? No. Are your clothes put away? No. Guess what? No, you can't play video games because you haven't done anything to earn them. I don't care if you can go to your dad's house and play video games whenever. This isn't your dad's house. This is my house. You have to abide by certain rules. You have to do certain things to earn. You can't just play video games. It's like Talon. He got a bad report card. He gets no video games. Because he hasn't earned them. And I don't understand why it's so hard for some parents to grasp that concept. Everybody wants to be accepted in this society. And, that's not what it's about. It's not about your kids accepting you as parents. No. It's not. Sorry, I was looking for something. My job is to make sure my kids are successful. My kids are doing pretty well. But, I'm not going to sit there and baby them either. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, you guys are amazing. You're failing your class, but you're still amazing. No, you're failing your class. Don't be afraid to parent. Especially if you're a single parent. Being a single parent means you should be twice as hard on your kids. Because being a single parent, to me, doesn't mean that the father isn't involved. No, a single parent is, you can be divorced. You're still a single parent. Even though the child goes to the other home, you're still a single parent. If you are not twice as hard on your kids through a divorce situation, through, say the mother disappeared or the father disappeared, if you let that child know that they have your number, they are going to have your number for the rest of your life. Plain and simple. So you want to sit there and be twice as hard with those kids because they're going to try to get away with every single little thing. And it's not good for them. They need to have discipline. They need to have it. And you can't sit there and just be like, oh, da, 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 da. No. Parent your kids. Seriously. Be a parent to your kids. If you make your kids cry, oh well. I make my kids cry all the time. But they're growing up to be happy. They're growing up to be responsible. and they're gonna know how to respect people. Am I okay with that? You damn freaking right I am. I'm perfectly fine with my kids crying every once in a while. Because they will be okay. They will. They will be perfectly fine. Just like when they're a baby. Sometimes they just gotta cry it out. You can't coddle them their whole freaking life. You just can't. And yes, I'm putting fake eyelashes on today. And I'm okay with that. But no, in all seriousness, stop trying to be your kid's friend. Doesn't need to happen. And kids, if you're watching this, be nice to your parents. It's their job to be mean to you. Oh, well, if you can't get the new Xbox One. Oh, well, if you can't get a new PlayStation. Oh, my goodness. Our job is to feed you. Our job is to put clothes on your back. To put a roof over your head. It is not to buy you every freaking thing that you want. Oh, you don't have the new iPhone? Did you earn it? Do you have a job? No. Guess what? My kids, they do chores around the house. They earn money. They have to pay for their own Wi-Fi. They're 9 and 8. They got to pay for their own Wi-Fi. I am such a horrible mother for making my kids pay for their own Wi-Fi. I'm so horrible. I am the big bad witch because I'm making them earn their own stuff. I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that because it's going to teach them hard work. It's going to teach them responsibility. They're going to have value for what they have. Once again, stop trying to be your kid's freaking friend. I'm done ranting. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Sorry, it was a long rant. But I had to. I had to get it off my chest because it's been bugging the crap out of me. Because I am tired of seeing all these parents just letting their kids get away with everything. And then as a society, we're like, oh, what's going on? Da, 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 da. It starts at home. It really does. It starts at home. Like I said, sit down at the kitchen table. Have dinner together. Ask each other how your day was. Enjoy each other. Just be a family. Dinner takes half an hour to cook. Make it a half an hour at the table. You have to sit there. You have to talk. Everybody gets a few minutes. Just be a family. Know what's going on with your kids. Ask them. All it takes is talking to your kids And I guarantee you, they might listen better.